Okay, Teresa, did you have something you wanted to ask about? Or tell us that
Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's on the Trello. I just couldn't find it. And it's something that I find super useful. I'm following pregnant patients at the CLSC is so complicated. So anything that could be put together that just makes that process easier to find would be awesome. And there were two documents that I know this SIF group has prepared that are really useful, the Edmund Wall prenatal CLSC, and then the other thing, the resources for your patients. I was giving that to all my pregnant patients, and it's always a bit of a hassle for me to find out where it is. And so if it's not already on the Trello, that would be awesome. And if it is on the Trello, I couldn't find it. And so it would be awesome to show me where it is.
Yeah, Teresa, I actually don't think that I do have those on there, but you know what, Katie, scroll back. I'm going to put them right here under the CLSC patient ed. We're going to put the document for the patient under, we might change the name delivery info to patient info here and put it next to what to bring to the hospital as the handout for the first trimester. Because there's tons of resources here for the patients. And actually, Katie, do you want to go back to the board and let's just look at the prenatal board for a second there? Because there is, yeah, obstetrics prenatal. This is the physician board. And
no, this is the patient education.
Can you go to the physician board?
Do you know which document I am talking about, Kathy?
I 100% know. You're talking about the one
okay, the one with all the phone numbers for
yes,
patients and all of the links. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I will put it on here, maybe by the end of the week. Okay.
That'd be great.
Yeah, the one, just to show you too, Teresa, the board for the articles, there's a huge amount of information on there for obstetrics, just articles on various topics. So
yeah, great.
Just want to take a look through that, or you can use the Command F function if you're searching for a specific thing. And if you don't find it, let us know.
Yep.
Okay, Helen and Teresa, are your questions answered? Because if they are, I actually wanted to show one more thing. Are your questions answered? Because you could lower your hand then, and then I'll know. Okay, Katie, if you can go back to the main board again, I want to just show the resident, have you show the residents a tool that's on here that might be interesting for them. Yeah, if you sort it. There in the red boards, I just wanted to identify two things that I think are kind of interesting for the residents. One is the board that says exam prep. So we created this board. I did this mostly for teachers. It's great for residents and teachers. Teachers that want to know if they're having a topic with a resident, a case, and they want to know what they need to know for their exams. We've put these resources in the left hand. The first one is the FM Learner Guide. It's just, if you open that, Katie, it's just a direct link for residents to the website that was created by a former McGill resident that goes over all the priority topics. You can click on them and basically there's a summary of that topic, what people might need to know. That's one, but go back now. I want to highlight also that the second thing there is the McGill Resident Study Guide, and it's basically a link to an amazing resource available to you that Dr. Rudkin has put together. And if you go to this, it'll link you to the website. And then if you try to click in, if you scroll down, Katie, on the 100 and how many topics now, Teresa? 106? I don't know. The priority 105. You can see that if you click on these links from the web page, like go down to abdominal pain, yeah, just click on that. It will take you to the priority topic, or it will take you to your McGill login page so you can get behind the firewall to access this resource, which has links to all the many articles to help you with your learning around the priority topics. So if you don't know about this resource, I would totally want you to get familiar and comfortable with these. They're a great place to go to when you're trying to consolidate your knowledge around different topics. So I want to
Rob Carlin updated for the new priority topics, and so Rob Carlin made sure it was up to date.
Okay, thank you, Teresa. Do you want to go back to the main boards again, Katie? I want to show, so this board to study for your exams can be really useful. The other one that I mentioned is that the M&M core and lunch and learn rounds, we also try to post information that you guys have access to in your rounds on Wednesday on this board when people send it to us. You can see it goes back a long way, but there are cases and articles and information here that was used in different rounds that gets posted here. So if you miss the rounds and you want to see what happened, this is a place where you could go and find the information. Okay, maybe back to the main board, and we'll just end. Does anybody have any last questions before we say a big thank you to Katie? Does anybody else have any questions? Angel, I'll just read out her comment. Katie says, I really appreciate this resource and I use it often. So thank you, Angel. I'm glad that it's a useful resource. Okay, well, we've recorded this. I'm going to figure out a way to post the recording on YouTube, and we'll put a link on Trello, like just introduction to Trello. So if you have some other residents in your cohort that you think would benefit from a little walk around the boards, or if you want to now teach others about how to use this resource, please feel free to do that. And as we said at the beginning, send us any resources you'd like put here, and we will work on getting those things like the ones Teresa asked for and Helene asked for onto the boards. So a big thank you, a big round of applause for Katie for all the efforts and work she's put into this, and also to Dr. Rubenstein for getting this project underway. We really want to make it a useful tool at the clinic.
Thank you for having me today.
Thank you very, very much.
Thanks so much, Katie. You're the best.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, we'll see you at the next M&M and L rounds, which will happen in October. And anybody who has a great case they want to share, forward it on. Bye.